And hello there, YouTube. We are back. This time it's March 1st. Let's get the second one up and running. Hello there, Twitch as well. If you aren't aware, we do stream here on both YouTube and Twitch, making the most of it. But today is a very, very special stream. We'll just keep this going, let all of the chat follow in, and we are going to be starting this stream technically at 7 o'clock, but I always go live a little bit early. Always go live. Just make sure everything is up and running. Everything's all good. You can see over in YouTube that there is a poll. Have you bought Lego today? Let me know. Yes, no. And if it's a bit trickier than that, maybe someone's given you some Lego. Maybe you're building a set that you already had. Maybe you're even parting out an old set. Let me know in the chats. But today we will be going through every bit of Lego that I picked up today. And actually the Lego that I look to be getting over the next sort of month or two leading up to May 4th, which we still, as of starting this stream, I don't know if there'll be anything during the stream. If there is, we'll take a look at that for sure. But there is nothing for Lego Star Wars May 4th. Nothing confirmed, at least. We know we're likely getting some sets every year. You know, it's not until late March, early April, we get official images for this. However, both streams are good. So let's just take a look at the bag I picked up today. Because this thing, right, this thing is absolutely massive. And for anyone that doesn't believe me, just wait to see. Look at this. This is a giant Lego bag. This thing is absolutely massive, no doubt about it. And it's filled with a few sets. There are 3 big sets that I picked. Well, 3 Lego sets in this bag. And then there's also a present. We'll get into that when we're unboxing the Lego set. But like I say, did any of you pick up the AT-AT driver helmet? Because I know a few of you wanted it, especially a few of you that have or are looking at the UCS AT-AT as well. This thing's taken up like half the screen. Hello there, CT Productions over on Twitch. Thanks for joining us in this stream. Yeah, this is absolutely massive. Could you imagine this? 2 years ago, my desk was like the width of this bag. There was no chance of me doing a video on that. And speaking of, I have done a special little video early with a few like vloggy clips for channel members over on YouTube. And I figured out some things that we looked at last week with Twitch regarding polls and everything. Turns out you need to be a Twitch affiliate to enable like polls and all that, for which we need 50 followers. So if you are watching on YouTube and you do by chance have a Twitch account, I'd appreciate heading over there, following, and then coming back to watch this on your preferred platform. But I'm sure we'll slowly get up to that. Anyway, I don't really know where to start with this. There's a special little make and take as well, which I have for channel members. You would have seen earlier, I created a brand new channel in the members only Discord for make and takes, trying to keep everyone up to date, because today Lego had a Van Gogh Sunflowers make and take today and tomorrow, which does look pretty cool. Not entirely common pieces. I think they use a lot of the leaf element in bright yellow, which unless you buy in either that sunflower set, the big Van Gogh art, or the botanical sunflowers, the creative sunflowers, I don't really see how else the yellow ones can be used. This thing is absolutely massive. Let's bring on out the members. Speaking of, let's bring on out the members, and we'll get into the bottle in a second. But there's also a second make and take. Again, all information's on the Discord if you want to check what that looks like, and you can find that on lego.com under events as well. I'm not gatekeeping it behind lock and key or a member's price tag. That is available online, and you can find specific stores what time they are up. But the one later on, I think is in like a week or two, it might actually be next weekend, is a Formula One steering wheel. Hello there, Kelly, coming up in chat. They did get Lego today in a way. They got it for really, really cheap at a flea market. Cheap Lego is always the best. And we have a set in this bag that I feel like I got for like 90% off. I don't know exactly the percentage. I probably should work that out. That can make a nice clickbaity title, but yes, Lego for cheap is always something that we like to hear on the channel, which is why a lot of the sets that I've built so far this year have been parted out, especially those midi scale ships. I don't think, at least they're not full priced, I don't think the value's there for some Lego ships. I mean, those 52 round 1x2s, you know, if you don't have them, it might be worth buying the set. But all right, it's 5 minutes to, let's get this bag out of the way. You'll also notice that I've had another bottle change here on the channel. I might as well be known for breaking bottles. Over the years, I have broken a handful of bottles. We had the giant red one, we had the little coffee mug with the West Ham logo on it, and most recently, the green bottle has been broken. But I've got this cool new bottle, and it's got some really, really cool features. Going back to the flea market, because I know the person who had the Lego and they found more. Oh, that is quite cool. Keeping in contact as well. Whenever you find a good deal, normally with stores, if I ever find a good deal in a store, you know, I'll keep checking the website, seeing if they've got any more. But yeah, if you can stay in contact with the person, that is also awesome. I've actually started looking at Lego Star Wars and Lego Star Wars general memorabilia and Lego Star Wars over on Vinted, which is, you know, once down the dark path you go, forever will it dominate you. That is Vinted to a T. Once you buy one thing, it's hard to stop. But yeah, cheap Lego is always good. What are we building today? Well, we're actually, well, no, I tell a lie. We probably will be building something today. Don't worry, we're going to build something today. But today's stream is all about showing off the haul and taking a look. There's a few new Lego sets. Lego have published like 9 brand new Lego sets on their website. Some of them are cool. We've got to look at the Bluey Wave. I'm honestly not really fussed about the Bluey set, so we probably won't be looking at that. But we got some Marvel ones. We got some new Star Wars leaks. There's a new book as well with a minifigure that I'd love to check out here live. So there will be one Lego set built by the end, and I think I know which one I'm going to choose. But this is more of a show and tell, a place for us to talk, you know, what Lego sets we're picking up, what Lego sets we want. There are so many May 4th leaks. I don't know if I'll be able to get up an entire list of the May 4th leaks. We'll have to see, or if you can all tell me in chat all of the leaks coming out. But you know what, 3 minutes to, I think I'm going to start it with the make and take that I built. I didn't build the sunflowers. I don't live anywhere near a Lego store, so none of these sets were actually bought in a Lego store, despite the giant Lego bag. But like I said, it does fit all the sets up to here, and this just looks amazing on the desk. It takes up most of the screen. You can't beat a Lego bag when buying Lego. Well, I did pick these up at Smith's, and I did use my Smith's bag that we got for the catalog launch event. I think that was at the end of last year, sometime in September. So I definitely can't wait for that again this year. Hopefully we can get a little Lego build in it, but the person at the Make and Take stall was actually the same person that was there for the May 4th event. I went to the same Smith's, same person there. Do I have the rare Qui-Gon variant? Probably going to be $50 in a month. I don't know about the rare Qui-Gon. I've got a rare Qui-Gon Funko, actually, that's worth, you know, quite a bit, depending if you're into Funkos. But what's this about a rare Qui-Gon variant? Is this the new Lego one? Hello there, Greg Dillon. Welcome to the stream. Is this the new one that came in the Maul Scimitar? I'll tell you what, give me a second. I'll see if I can get the cheaper... Whereabouts is it? It'd be funny if it weren't even in the box at this point. But no, I can't say I've heard about the rare Lego variant. That'd be very interesting, because I know that he's in the magazine at the minute. And I'm just hoping that Maul comes into the magazine at some point as well. All right. I managed somehow to pry it from the wardrobe. And there's also 2 different variants of this Funko Pop. But I have here the Qui-Gon 2017 Galactic Convention exclusive glow in the dark Funko Pop. So take a look at that. Okay, going back to the flea market. Yeah, definitely head back to that flea market. There's a store not too far from where I am, actually. Well, it's a bit of a trek, but you know, a bus ride not too far from where I am. And it's got some really nice used Lego sets in there. And I've been meaning to drop by. I've passed it like a handful of times, but still not popped in. But I picked this one up. I can't remember where I picked this one up. I think this is one of my more expensive Funkos. Now, there is a rule about Funkos. I got really into Funkos over lockdown. Got 2 of the 8080 driver helmets. Sorry, Greg, I just saw your chat. Absolute mental. I mean, fair enough. They're going to look awesome on display. 2 of them. Smith's had them, and they were so high on the shelf. I think if I could have picked one up, I might have been tempted to walk home with one, but I'm not calling someone over to take a look and put them back. So yeah, I didn't end up picking up any of them. But yeah, this is a variant of the original Qui-Gon you can see on the back with General Grievous That's how old this is. Number 128. Aren't we on like 800 now with all our new Star Wars Funkos? But this is a pretty cool Funko. Ain't half bad. And, you know, little sneak peek of what we might be unboxing today. Members will know I have mentioned it in the Discord quite a bit, but I am a Funko fan. Yeah, I had a little rule that meant let's not block out all the members. Yeah, I had a little rule over lockdown and over lockdown that I couldn't spend more than 40 quid on a Funko, because some of them are very similar price to Lego. Next to the UCS 8080, that one each side, you've definitely got to send me a picture of that over on Instagram to have a look at. That's going to look absolutely amazing. Oh, makes me want the UCS 8080 now as well. But yes, so I picked up, this is one of the sets at Smith's. They don't all fit in the bag. It's a very small bag. I'd probably need 2 or 3 bags to hold them. But like I said, make and take. We got this nice little F1 car. Look at that. Absolutely detailed, tiny. I don't know if there's a word for that, but this is the smallest make and take I have built. About the size of the Yoda, Vader, and the Leia next to UCS 8080. Do you have X? Do I have X? Xavier? Professor X? What was the Bad Batch product? Wasn't that Project X or something like that? The clones that they had wiped or that. Do I have the UCS 8080? I'm afraid not. I've been trying to build it. I was going to part it out because there's only a few pieces I'm actually missing. But then I was like, well, if I'm parting it out and buying... Oh, Twitter. I completely forgot that was called X. Yeah, that was a normal thing to say. No, I don't have Twitter or X. I should start an account. Probably, yeah, I could look into it. To be fair. I'll tell you what, leave that with me. And by next week, I may have an X or Twitter account. Forgot about that rebrand, but this is the make and take for today. You might think it's a little car, you know, it's quite fun to swoosh around. It reminds me of the little Hot Wheels cars I used to buy. I think we probably have a few. We have a few of the Mega Bricks, dare I mention them. Hello there, Kid Wonder Stories. Welcome to the stream. We have a few Mega Bricks Hot Wheels cars, which is an awesome collab because who is it Hasbro that owns? No, it's Mattel that own Hot Wheels and Mega Bricks. But yeah, it reminds me of that. But that's not all we got. Instructions are up on the Discord as well for anyone that does want to build it. But take a look at that. We got some stickers with it as well. No, we didn't just get stickers, but the stickers are pretty cool. We get one of all 10 of the Formula One cars, which, you know, look really, really nice. And it would be tempting to pick up. Amazon have an exclusive 10 box where you can get all 10 of these cars, and they each come with like their different helmets. I think all of the sponsorships are stickers, which makes sense. Lego wouldn't want to print sponsorships, I guess, on bricks. I wonder if that would make the collab any more expensive if they actually printed on the sponsorship. But also when it comes to F1, Amazon, the exclusive box set, all 10 speed champions. Welcome back, Kelly. They have a big box full of all 10. I think you get a little discount on it as well, and it comes with an exclusive poster. So for this make and take, not only were they giving us the car, not only were they giving us the stickers, but they were giving us the exclusive, I don't know how exclusive this is, but they were also giving us the exclusive poster that comes with that set. This is where I find out from all yous that it's not exclusive, and you know, it comes with every speed champion, but I've got to get this thing framed. I'm not too big a fan of F1 in recent years. I used to watch it with my dad, and we all picked an F1 car. McLaren was off the table. My dad picked McLaren, and my brother went with Red Bull. So I went with Ferrari. I did like a Ferrari car back in the day. You know, they're not half bad. But yeah, I'm happy I stuck with Ferrari. We got Hamilton. I saw that on the news. Only own one poster, or at least one official one, Kid Wonder Stories. I've got a few in my collection, to be fair. I should definitely put them up somewhere. What poster is it? Because the magazines, I mean, we got General Grievous up there. We got the Minecraft axolotls. I've got a few down here as well in my collection of the Lego Star Wars magazines. They are really, really good. We went to an event as well. I can't remember what it was. It was like the Fan Strike Back or something like that. It was a fan event of this massive Star Wars collection. We got a poster from that. We have another poster as well. Can't think of what it is, but one for the new Wonka movie. Oh, I really liked when Odeon were giving out posters. I think they've changed it and they're giving away more popcorn buckets and stuff like that now. But I'd love to get like one of those giant floor to like 8 foot tall Star Wars posters from the cinema. Even like if it's Force Awakens, Rogue One, I think would be a bit expensive to pick up. But like Last Jedi, Solo, Rise of Skull, just a floor to ceiling poster. But I'd have nowhere to put it. All right, let's get going with the Star Wars set. So I think we're going to start off with the one that I've kind of given away by the Thrawn and Ahsoka Funko Pop on the side. I have unboxed this Thrawn Funko. It's just in the box whilst it is away. Same with Qui-Gon, actually. I put all of these in my wardrobe. That's how I store them. Like I said, we don't have enough space for Lego here, let alone all of my Funkos to be out. But the first Lego set that I picked up today, one I've been eyeing for a while, is the Ahsoka Tano's duel on Peridea. Let me just say, the minifigures in this, I'm surprised that I didn't pick it up straight away. And I thought this would go on quite a big sale. 14 more days till someone's birthday. Yes, I do remember that. Speaking of new movies, Shrek 5 made you throw up. No, I tell you what, the Shrek 5, I'm excited for the movie, the idea of it, but I have seen a lot of people talking about the way they all look and how it's different. And, you know, it could be them aging and moving on, but considering Shrek went through like the first 4 movies looking the same, it's an interesting choice, so we'll have to see how that one goes down. It's a bit like Sonic, like the Sonic movie with the first look of that. This trailer is just to get an idea. You know, when the Star Wars comics get leaked on Reddit, they're just getting an idea for what the community likes. So definitely, I think there'll be a few changes before then. Cars 4, Toy Story 5, so many movies coming out. We've got the Minecraft movie, we've got Thunderbolts, we've got Fantastic Four. There's a new F1 movie as well, actually. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't pick this up at full price. I did it to the Tantive because, again, awesome minifigures in that. I want Lego to give us more of this style of set, which I know hasn't been popular opinion. I think the only change they could have made to this is perhaps swapping out this Stormtrooper with Enoch, who I do have in my display behind me, which actually should probably be lit. Let's light that up for such a special stream. March, we can finally buy Lego. For those of you that haven't been following the channel since New Year's, or perhaps have just missed it, I don't know how much I've spoken about this in a video. Cars 4 is just a guess. Cars 4 hasn't been revealed, and Toy Story 5, I think there's been mention of Toy Story 5, but again, there's probably not. How to Train Your Dragon as well. Yeah, there you go. We're just missing out on all these movies. Yeah, Toy Story 5 and Cars 4 might not have been officially confirmed. But, you know, it's like getting another Star Wars movie. It's on the horizon. It's just a matter of time until they do it. But, yeah, it'd be interesting to see when Disney, usually I guess the D23s, D24s, I don't know how the numbering system works, but they're normally confirmed a bit later in the year. So we'll have to do a stream when that's up. See, Cars 4 apparently is live action. Oh, I've seen a bunch of people taking that and running with it. Yeah, I think Cars 4, if they do a Cars 4, will still probably be animated. However, a live action Cars, that would be interesting. I mean, they just have to, you know, green screen or chroma key the windshield of a car, add some eyes to it. I don't know, that could be interesting. We haven't had many live action, you know, cars that are sentient, that actually have eyes on them. So that'd be very interesting how they do it. But yeah, unless the car looks like Owen Wilson, like Owen Wilson is playing the car, I don't think I'd want to see that on screen. But yes, I do have a Enoch minifigure that I will be adding to this when we build it next week. That's right, next week we're going to be going live building the Duel on Peridea. You'll have to wait, but I got something very special lined up for the entirety of next week, which all has to do with this set, and we're building it on Saturday. So, you know, making a week's worth of videos without this set is going to be a challenge, but it's going to be a fun one. Where do I put that? Let's put this just at the front. I tell you what, this can start piling up in front of me. Make sure there's no glare. Do you know Mr. Magica, the magician? No, cool name though. Not sure who that is. All right, let's go with the little set next. I did pick this up because Minifigure Jez here on the platform, here on YouTube, by the way, just posted a video not too long ago making one of the little moon buggies from space a lot bigger. So if you've got nothing to watch after this stream, go check it out. It's really fun, and I want to do it to my own one, but there's a few, you know, harder pieces to make 6 times bigger. But I watched Minifigure Jez's review of Z-Blob's Robot and Vehicle Adventures. It's a 20-in-1 Lego set. There's another Lego Star Wars set coming soon, coming to this table in about a few minutes, so stay tuned for that. This isn't the last set, and it's a lot bigger than this. I think it's actually bigger than the both of these. Piece count, definitely not, but it might be about the same size as this. But the real reason I picked this up is not just for the space torso. It does come with a space torso that's designed like the ones in this year's modular spaceship, which again is another set that I'd really like to pick up. See you, Kelly. Thanks for chilling. See how they're making Minecraft movie live action, even though it's silly, but for cars is live action is crazy. Yeah, that is a good point. The Minecraft movie, I guess we got the Minecraft game as well that was animated. I think the eyes and the mouth to be animated or puppeted, because this better Cars 4, because Disney have live car models of some of the characters. Oh, true. Yeah, when you go to Disney parks, I guess there's I don't know if there's a ride. I remember it at Disneyland. They might just bring the cars around. It might be for something towards the end of the night in the the little festival that runs through. I've seen live action Cars. That would be very interesting to see how they pull it off. And like I said, 20-in-1. Look at all those models on the back of the box. 20 models. Imagine getting this in a Star Wars set. It wouldn't be too hard if you got a TIE and X-Wing box. They could combine for a few special ships that are a bit white and grey. And then TIE models. Let's list TIE models. We got the TIE Fighter. We got the TIE Bomber. We got the TIE Striker. We got the Sith TIE from Old Republic. We got the Avenger. Just built that. Interceptor, Advance, the Defender. We've got the TIE Striker. Can I name one? I've probably repeated one of the TIEs already. And then we've got the TIE Wing from Rebuild the Galaxy. TIE Fighter cockpit, X-Wing wings. I'm going to count that. We've got so many different TIE Fighter. And with the X-Wing, we've got the E-Wing. You could probably use the parts for an A-Wing. Or Y-Wing feels like it's stretching. It would be much harder to do. But like I said, combine the two, and the possibilities are endless. There's a ride, and sometimes they move like normal cars. Yeah, I must have seen. I don't think I have seen the ride, because I think I've seen a video of the ride. I don't think I've seen the ride in person. So it must have been the cars. I spent most of my time on Hyperspace Mountain, which is amazing. But it's been a long time since. Anyway, this is 2 sets. So we got 1 Lego Dreams, 1 Star Wars, and I probably will I'll probably will build the Dreams one in just a second. But like I said, we've got another set, and this might be a very not controversial choice, but you know, some of you are going to like this, some of you aren't. But I picked up the Crimson Firehawk, and I ended up paying like £8 for this set from Argos. Now, I do have to say, £10 of that was in points. So, you know, technically I paid £18 for it. But to get it reduced down from £47 here in the UK, so that's at least $50, I know that much. £47 down to £20 in a deal. And then because this was a part of their big red sale event where everything that's marked with a red tag online is a further 20% off. No, further 10% off. Maybe it was £22 with 20% off. Either way, I got an extra little bit off, and it was £18 in Argos here in the UK, which, to be fair, I think is about what they're selling on like Facebook Marketplace and on sites like Vinted, eBay, if they are in the box. A bit scratched up from the sticker, I will admit, but shout out to the person that served me in Argos, because both of these sets were from Argos, and they didn't stick the little paper sticker down to keep the box in good condition. Just those security tags that ruin it. But how are we feeling? Only in some parks, not all. Oh, for the ride. Yeah, maybe it's not in Disneyland Paris yet. How are we feeling about the Crimson Firehawk? I will be going live and building this in about two and a bit weeks. 19th of March, Series 2 is completed of the Young Jedi Adventures. And I have kind of been enjoying it. I've had it on in the background while I've been working away. And I will admit, I am really intrigued to see where they go. I haven't finished the first part yet. I'm slowly building that up to when part 2 drops. Season 2, part 2. But I really like the first season and all the specials. Anyway, these are most of hello there, never too old for Lego. Welcome to the stream. So what are we thinking about our March haul chat? I know through January we got a few I can't remember exactly what we got from January actually. It seems like so long ago and it was only 2 months, but this is the entirety of March 1st Lego haul because there are 2 more orders on the way which members will get a look at. I definitely won't do a stream. Did I get a chance to listen to the song? Yes, and I've got to say, the second song, when you back to back the songs, the second one is a bop and was stuck in my head all night afterwards. So congrats, they are pretty cool songs. But this is March 1st, 2 more orders on the way, which I'll be picking up. I won't do a stream on them. I probably won't do a video. I'll do a little video for members so they get a good look compared to just images over on the Discord. Pretty fun, I do gotta say. But yeah, these are the sets we got for March. Like I said at the start of the year, I don't think I got round to that earlier. January we're buying Lego, February we're not, March we're buying Lego, April we're not. May is the next big Lego haul on this channel, and that's when I'll be picking up the ARC 170, Ahsoka's Eater as well. Try not to smack the mic. The rock one, yeah, I do like a bit of rock music. But yeah, May 4th. Wonder what the promos will be. Might have to justify traveling to a Lego store, perhaps even into a London one, or we can get a stamp from one of the non-London stores. But I'm excited to build this. It's a 4+ set, which means there's like 5 pieces in the box, but it also means that the cockpit and these giant slopes on the side, which I'm assuming aren't one piece. No, they're definitely not one piece because the cockpit does come off as well. But they would be very interesting to see how they work. The speeder. Oh, wow. The speeder fits in the back of the ship. I didn't know that before. And yeah, take a look at that. That's 2 pieces that take up the entire base of the model. I can't say I'm surprised that the rock ones went in, to be fair. That is. I looked in the comments. It was pretty 50-50 in the top handful of comments, but definitely the second one takes the cake. But the real reason I got this is for the minifigures. We get Nubs, we get Nash Durango, and we get RJ83, who, to be fair, RJ83, we'll call him RJ, do the same with R2. RJ's head would have been perfect for Leia's little droid, Lola, from the anniversary minifigure from Kenobi, but, you know, the minifigure showed up as an anniversary minifigure in the droid set. And I think we only got like a dish and maybe another piece underneath the dish. We so should have got that pork head piece for these droids. And, you know, it would have worked so much better. I think a similar thing was done with Firestar. They did like a 1x1 round tile. Yeah, definitely needed a piece like this. Maybe I'll have to try and decal it. I tell you what, these slopes, any dome piece is so hard to decal. I did one for a KTQT, and yeah, I think it'll be a while before I try it again. But we got this to build later on. There is one other thing which I did get for my nephew. I might not look too old, but yes, I am technically an uncle. No Uncle Moldy's in chat, thank you very much. But there is a Mega Bloks. Look, before you go in on me in the comments, because chances are this will probably end up as a clip or a short, Mega Bloks are for 1+. My nephew's turning 1. Duplo does not fall in that age category. And yes, we'll all have a lot of fun with Duplo, but the point is, you know, a gift is for them. So I've gone with Mega Bloks, and next year, come back next year, and hopefully I'll have a box of Duplo on the desk instead. But, you know, we do what we can. It's Mega Bloks this year, Duplo next year, and then 2 years' time, it's, where did it go? 4+ sets. Look at that. 2 years' time, we can start buying them Lego Star Wars sets. Don't forget to hit that like button, execute order 66 on that like button. Don't destroy it too much, otherwise you're unable to like it, like I've seen a few times on shorts. But yeah, let's get the dream set open. I'm really excited for all Lego sets, aren't I? But I'm really excited to build the Lego Star Wars Duel on Peridea because I've got nearly all of the Duel sets. I got the Mustafar Duel, I got the Star Killer Duel, and Mustafar, Star Killer. There was another one as well. What was the other Duel set? I can't remember, but I do remember getting all of those sets. It's just a great way not only for minifigures, but just to get a bit of the scene. You might remember we actually did a diorama very similar to this, and it was the other end of the Peridea jump. Let's move Thrawn. Oh, look at that, Thrawn and Thrawn each other. Let's get rid of any glare. We don't need that here. But we did a diorama very similar to this one on the channel, and it was the other end of the jump when they initially go missing and before they make the jump to Peridea. And yeah, it don't look too bad. I do prefer what I did for the towers, bricking them out with, you know, the lightsaber hilts and trying to get as many of those curved features, but you're just not going to get this detail with stickers. And sometimes I feel like Lego, to not make it too expensive, too detailed, and bring out new pieces, because you know I really don't like new pieces. They do go with stickers to make their job a bit easier, and I think in this case it was fair enough. On the back of these pillars, you can kind of see on the back, you do get a few lightsaber and bar pieces, but yeah, I don't really think they had much of a choice. This instruction manual is chunky. I wonder if all 20 builds are included. Let's have a look. No, so it looks like it includes 10 different builds, because there are 10 builds here with a QR code to take you through to Lego's website where you can build the other 10. Oh, there's a really cool dinosaur one in here as well. And I think there was one that looked like a TIE fighter. Is there one that looked like it was a TIE fighter or a gunship or so? Oh no, I tell you what, it was the ship from Force Unleashed. It was the Stormtrooper ship from Force Unleashed. This build right here, which you can't really see, definitely looks like that ship from Force Unleashed. Helicopter as well. I'll definitely have to build that dinosaur at some point. There's a similar looking one that we could part together. Maybe I'll build the mech and then I'll try to build the dinosaur without instructions, only using the image. But we've got to get the mech built first. This isn't the first Z-Blob mech I have built here on the channel. We'll talk about Star Wars. We'll take a little look in a second as well at some of the brand new Lego sets, because the AT-AT driver helmet's out. We've now got no Lego Star Wars for the foreseeable future, for the next couple of weeks until Lego announce the May 4th waves. But we've got no Lego Star Wars on the coming soon page, which is a bit daunting. What do I do with a brick separator now that we've filled up our hello there sign on the fridge? I guess I just put it don't fit behind me yet. I'll just put it inside my bandana, and if I ever need a brick separator, I've got one handy. They're really cool for, you know, opening boxes and stuff as well. But now that we are moving forward towards May 4th, we already know what the first promo is going to be, because I have it just up. Thrawn's in the way. Just up here, which is the Millennium Falcon, which I did get to build early. Very happy about that. But we've got rumour of, and I did add this into a video actually. I think it was yesterday's video with the Force Ghost. 190 pieces, 3 minifigures, and a small-ish set. Probably just a little bit bigger than this. It's a bit bigger in terms of piece count. This is probably 100 pieces, 121 pieces. So slightly bigger than this, but it's coming with 3 Lego Star Wars minifigures. I would love to see some Force Ghosts. I think everyone would love to see some Force Ghosts. But that Senate pod is also looking nice, and I wonder if it will relate to any special Star Wars anniversary. That would be really interesting to see, because we've got a ton of them now. I didn't realize there were so many anniversaries. Obviously, the big ones, Revenge of the Sith, I think that's safe to say for this year. So it's probably going to relate to that. Vader's transformation feels a little too cheap on Lego's side. I don't see them putting common minifigures in this set. This isn't something that Lego want to be made accessible. This is something that Lego want to be exclusive, with some rare minifigures that, you know, you have to spend that 200, 300, we don't know, £400 threshold. Please don't be £400. If I've said that and it turns out to be £400 and this is clipped up, please, please not £400. But it could be pretty expensive. Nice little pencil. Oh, it's like one of the pencils. This is an IKEA pencil after you've sharpened it like twice and it's just not much a pencil anymore. But yeah, 190 pieces. I do wonder what Lego are going to give us. It will be very, very interesting to see. And honestly, I hope that's one of the first images we get to see. I'm not hoping it leaks, you know. I don't want anything to leak, but if it did, if something was, I would take that over any of the sets because chances are I'm going to be spending a lot on the sets anyway. We've got the Arc 170 to pick up, Ahsoka's Eater. They're not going on sale for May 4th. They might be double points, which would be really nice. The Dark Falcon, that's like £150. That's, excuse me, £250 already there in 3 sets, plus any of the new sets. My bank is not going to like, well, I don't know, the bank might like me around May, but my bank account is not going to like me. But if that 190 piece 3 minifigure leak is A, true, and B, worth it, I don't think I'll be complaining. Don't think I'll be selling it either, and I don't think I'll be getting more than one. That's a lot of money to spend on Lego Star Wars. You know, save some for the rest of you. I am excited to see what that is. There's a few other leaks as well. There was a Brickhead leak I saw next to that, or a rumor, I should say. Bit of speculation, as we like here on the channel. Luke Skywalker, Red 5 X-Wing Brickheads. Ooh, that's interesting because, like I said, a lot of Star Wars leaks are around Force Awakens. They're around Revenge of the Sith and the anniversaries of this year. Luke's Red 5 costume doesn't, well, I guess it does appear in Empire Strikes Back when he goes off to Dagobah, but it's more prominent for the first movie. The second movie, I'd say his snowsuit was more prominent for Empire Strikes Back. So I don't see Lego whacking an Empire Strikes Back tag on it or anything like that. And Mandalorian even, I don't think we even see Luke in his pilot gear. He could be in his Jedi robes in his X-Wing for all we know, which would probably make more sense than getting changed before that awesome fight sequence. But yeah, there's a few Lego Star Wars leaks floating about, and a few of them, you know, are coming in, mixing up with a few different leaks. You get a leak under one number, and then you wake up the next day, and it's a complete different rumor that's going around. Still waiting on that UCS £1,000 Death Star. I'm not exactly waiting for it. I'd like to see it, but I'm not exactly waiting for it. Z-Blob's brand new for this set as well. Now we're going to be speaking mostly Star Wars, and that's where my mind's going to be at. Z-Blob is updated from the last one to look more like they do in the show. These are from Lego Dreams. Is there a new season yet? I feel like I've been waiting for a new season of Dreams forever, and they only just launched or finished launching a season. It might have been something like Young Jedi Adventures, where the season comes out in multiple parts. I feel like they only finished that end of last year. It might have been mid last year. It feels like end of last year. So I have to keep my eye out to see if there is a new season or if we have news on a brand new season. But yeah, Lego Star Wars. It's looking to be interesting because I don't. Oh, this is a new piece. This is a little toilet seat right here, isn't it? I don't know if you can see it. No, not really. It's the 2x4 round doormat piece that we see all over the city, but in half. And they've included 2 side by side, of course, 20 in one. They need to give us some brand new elements to be able to split them apart and use them elsewhere. But I weren't expecting new pieces in this set. Same with this little racing car here. This 1x6 Technic Beam in black, I didn't own before. These 2 1x3 smooth bottomed plates, I didn't own before. So, you know, nice addition to my collection. Sorry, a fine addition to my collection. But yeah, it's going to be interesting what the future holds for Lego Star Wars. Always is. 2025 still looking to be the best year. Hello there, Vendora. Welcome to the stream. 2025 is still looking to be the best year for Lego Star Wars. I will die on that hill happily. Hopefully you don't all click off. No, but yeah, 2025. We've got the Eater. We've got the Arc. We've got the only argument that can be made is sequel trilogy sets The problem being, if you look at when we were getting sequel trilogy sets for The Force Awakens, or even like Rogue One and for Solo, there wasn't a big balance between them and prequel sets. I think over that time we got, I think the Dawn of Mandalore we got over that time. That might have been 5-10 years ago. And the balance between prequel, original trilogy, and sequel trilogy sets, there needs to be a bit more balance. How's it going? It's going good, thank you for asking. How's it going with you? Any new Lego sets? March 1st, 8080 driver helmet dropped. We did have someone, I think it was Greg Dillon, buying 2 of those. Absolutely crazy to go with their UCS 8080. That is a crazy display, and that's going to look really, really cool. And as far as new Lego sets, for anyone that did miss that, we've got Ahsoka's doll. We should probably have the other one on camera as well. Let's have them both on camera. Thrawn, take a seat. Step back for a second. We did pick up the Crimson Firehawk on a really, really good deal. £18. I only paid £8. You can't get much better than that for Lego Star Wars. That is absolutely mind-boggling. But one of the sets I picked up was this little 20-in-1 Dreams, and it's quite a finicky build compared to some of the little mechs I've built. The Ninjago mech, they launched a little battle pack. It wasn't called a battle pack, but it was a small 15 or 12 pound sets that are usually referred to as battle packs. And that mech was bare necessities. That was same price as this, came with 3 more figures, not side build, but didn't really have much of anything in terms of other builds going for it. So yeah, that was a very basic mech, and this is topping it like 5 times with all this is probably all the pieces that was used in that Ninjago mech already. And I do apologize, white does not show up really great on camera. We're definitely going to need to get some sort of close-up shots going. I think we need to bring back the close cam, the desk cam, but upgrade the camera. The one we used last year weren't too good, but yeah, close cam would be really, really cool. Again, if you are watching this stream to this point, I'd appreciate a follow over on Twitch. We're trying to hit 50 followers so that we can launch polls on both YouTube and Twitch. But I see 60% with no Lego today. I wonder if that's anything to do with a lack of Star Wars that we've got. But fear not, I really hope and I envision some really cool Lego sets coming in 2 months' time. 2 months to today. Come back and we will be unboxing some Lego Star Wars sets. And for that, I am really excited because I got my hopes up for Lego Star Wars this year. Not only for all the Order 66 scenes that I'm sure we're going to be getting, but also for everything else in between, filling out the spaces and giving us wheels, which these are so hard to find. I didn't realize they'd be so small. But it's a bit like the wheels for the race car. Not as good because they're technical pieces. But yes, once we finish building this, we'll take a look at some of the other leaks. Like I said, there's a brand new book. Also in a month's time, well, month and a half's time, we've got the new, well, that's the wrong way around. And I put that aside and hopefully we need a mirror one later. We've got the new Palpatine in the character encyclopedia. Is it visual? I think the Visual Dictionary came out with more. Character Encyclopedia 1 is next. That's got to go on that way. Never thought this would be so hard. What's the rating on it? This is a 7+. That ain't bad. It does say not suitable for 0 to 3. So I guess technically it's a 4+. Technically all Lego is a 4+ set. We haven't ever really thought about that. And we've done a few videos looking at the age ratings on certain sets. But technically all Lego is a 4+ set. And the age rating on the front of the box, 7+, 4+, 8+, is just an expertise level. It's nothing to do with the ages of the actual builder, but it's more so, you know, 8+ will be able to build this, 4+ should be able to build this. It's more of, I guess, Lego have probably tested this. I don't know who they're testing it on, but they probably have tested this with a certain group of individuals and found that age rating fared better with it. Sometimes it's because of certain, let's bring back this poster. This is absolutely amazing. I still can't get over just how good this looks. Look at that, the F1 Lego Formula One collection poster, which again I'm pretty sure is in the Amazon one. There's a little asterisk on the Red Bull set because Speed Champions are usually 14, 16 plus. I think they're probably 16 plus. But the Red Bull F1 car is actually 18 plus because it promotes an energy drink. And, you know, energy drink, bad, tasty, but bad. So they need that 18 plus. That is not advice to go out and buy energy drinks because they taste good. Because, you know, water's just as good. I'm a big fan of the water. I'd rather eat the fruit than taste it. I didn't show you. Might need to make space next to my posters. Yeah, just stick the F1 just below it. But I never showed you about this bottle. This bottle's really cool because it does shrink. And shrink again. I can't shrink it too much because it is filled with water. And I don't fancy spilling that on my awesome desk mat. Available right now on the product shelf below this stream. I don't know if streams get product shelves. Definitely not if you're watching on a TV. But shout out to all you TV viewers. But yeah, it shrinks down to like half the size of the bottle, and hopefully because it's made of a spongy material, that one will not break. Though again, if it's not here in any videos next year, hopefully I found a good replacement that is absolutely unbreakable. If you think you know a bottle that is unbreakable, let me know down in the comments or in chat, and I'll give it a test because I drop these bottles all the time into piles of Lego just on the floor straight up, and it will be tested more than anything here. Don't you worry about that. If you're trying to everything proof your bottle, you've got the perfect tester right here. But we've got some wheels. This is looking like a transformer at the minute. I assume this is the left leg. I don't see it fitting on the right. Get a little bit of balance in there. Nope. Hey, there we go. Balance is up on one leg. It looks more like a goblet at the minute. Let's get the other leg built. And yeah, but we've gone through a fair share of bottles on this channel. But fear not, this bottle is here to stay. I've got a good feeling about this. I had a bad feeling about the last one, and yeah, that did come through. But next week we'll be building Ahsoka Tano's duel on Peridea. Week after, is it? Maybe a little more than that. We'll be building the Crimson Firehawk. We've got a lot to build here on the channel. Don't worry about that. There'll be plenty more live streams in the future. Second leg, pop. Maybe I can build a few more stuff. I tell you what, not mechs. We'll take a look later. There's a new Hulk monster truck coming out, and that looks really, really cool. I think it'd be interesting to see a Star Wars monster truck. Could you imagine? Not speaking about like the Millennium Falcon on wheels or anything like that, but an actual Star Wars monster truck, like a Thrawn themed. Maybe Thrawn doesn't work. We spoke about this last week. They're making their debut in today's stream. General Grievous monster truck. 4 wheels. Would it have 4 doors? Would each door be like red, green, red? Green, blue on the side? Would it need 4 exhausts? Just 4 everything. I tell you what, 4 steering wheels for the 4 chairs on the inside. Maybe we only need the 1 driver, but yeah, what would the monster truck have that would make it Grievous? We'd definitely have the Grievous style, some cyborg elements. How would we make a Cybertruck? Let me know a Cybertruck, a monster truck style like Grievous. Let me know in chat. And yeah, we'll build our own Grievous monster truck. The whole one's pretty good because, you know, it's green with probably purple rims. Again, we'll be taking a look at that later. Anyone got a timer up for how long I've been building this? Let's see if we can speed through this. There we go. Definitely investing in that close-up cam for maybe for next week's stream. Maybe when we're building the Duel on Peridea. Like I said, we picked up the Enoch minifigure. We got a battle pack rumored for later this year. It's meant to come with 2 Death Troopers and 2 Stormtroopers, which honestly I would prefer if it come with 1 Death Trooper and 3 Stormtroopers. Rumors can always switch up and change. I mean, with how many minifigures, especially if they look very similar, how many minifigures that are coming in a set, really is hard to tell until the set actually gets posted. We get some official images of it, but I would like to get started 8 p.m. yesterday. Hopefully I didn't start building this 8 p.m. yesterday. I've still been building live stream. I tell you what, YouTube would have shut out by now. I think YouTube. Wait, have I messed up? No, I can't have already messed it up. No, have we been given? I don't think we've been given the wrong pieces either, because I think these go on the back. Are we pieces short, or am I building it? Have I built the wrong thing? Oh no, I've built 2 more legs. Do we need 2 more legs? No. Oh dear, chat. This is not looking good. All right, well, gotta break this apart. Thankfully, it's very similar to how the legs are built, but I've just built. Let's have a little look at how this looks before I break them down. All right, let's get some wheels on the side. It's not far off to what's meant to be built. It's just not there, you know. It's not what we want to do for this. I'm turning it into that dinosaur. I blame that dinosaur in the back of the book. There's a 4-legged. It does look like a long neck. I can't remember what it's called, but it does look like some sort of Brachiosaurus, I want to say. Not entirely sure, but yeah, I've built this T-posing 4-wheeled. I guess it would be 4-wheel drive if it's General Grievous mech, and that is not. That's not what we want to do. Oh no, that is not good. But building this properly, all right. Let's not rush this build. I know we want to get to Star Wars leaks. The battle pack, I'd rather it come with 3 stormtroopers and 1 death trooper, because there were 3 death troopers in the Ahsoka show that we saw. There could be more on the Star Destroyer, on the Chimera, but we only saw 3 of them. So then picking up 3 battle packs when they might drop in June, maybe wait until July. We'll see about that. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that, but yeah, we are not buying any Lego in June. We'll have to wait for July. Stay tuned to see how that ends up. But I think if they did drop one, if they dropped 1 Death Trooper in there, I'd definitely be picking up more than 1. 2, maybe even 3, depending on how good the troopers are. I assume they're going to have some interchangeable features and not all look like the Stormtrooper that came in the Peridea duel. But we're going to have to wait and see, I'm afraid. There's not really much else we've got to go on right now. Oh, wow. Look at this element. Again, you can't really see too well in the camera, so I might have to bring up pictures of this. But this element right here, I would argue, is probably a better element for Elsbeth's blade. I can't remember if it has a name in the show, but it's better than that, than the Darksaber element that they use. So we're going to have to play around with that. But this is the double-bladed Maul style Zebob blade. I'm sure we're probably going to end up seeing at some point in the future of Dreams. We might have already seen. I'm not too up with it, but I do know that Andor is coming out in what, like a month and a half, 6-7 weeks, 6-7 weeks till Andor comes out, and I'm really excited for that. We spoke about trailers earlier. That trailer's out. We also got Shrek. We also got another Minecraft look, which the Minecraft trailer actually uses some, well, it does use the features that we see in the Lego sets. So we got 2 Lego sets. We got one that was with the little village with the chicken smelter, which, you know, it's true to game, but did it have to be brought on screen to the movie? Not sure about that, but here we've got chicken smelter. We've also got the other one with one of the characters. Can't remember their names. Want to go with James. It might not be James, but it's Jason Momoa's character. I feel like if it was James, I would have remembered it because Jason. But either way, him in the ring with the chicken jockey. That looks like it's going to be hilarious. Him just getting smacked down by a chicken jockey. And is this... I thought this was it. It's not it. We've still got bits to go. But now we know where the Lego sets are from, which is really nice. Got to go now. See you at CT Productions. Thanks for chilling, hanging out with the stream. Don't forget, next week we are building Ahsoka Tano's duel on Peridea, and you're not going to want to miss it because it's looking to be a really nice set. Not only is it a fun display set, It's also a fun playset. You've got some features in there as well as, you know, it looking good on a shelf. And I've seen also a few mocks of people building that up to be like a 360 diorama. I tried that with my last mock, and it would look cool if they perhaps round it. I mean, there's no argument for it to be one less pillar, but if they did have the three and made it so we could connect two of the sets, I wonder what two of these back to front would actually look like. Might have to do that as well. But I don't think there's much they could do to improve this set. I don't know how you're all feeling, but I do think this is up there with a Tantive boarding in terms of quality of recent Lego Star Wars sets, which is why I think 2025, you know, we've got to be improving on this. So what can we get this year that tops this set, that tops the Tantive boarding came out this time last year. It's been a year's time already. I've just broken down my little diorama that was chilling up here above me to make space for a few of my other builds. And what can Lego do to top Tantive boarding, Ahsoka's Duel? I think some of these Order 66 sets are going to come in close. I really do have faith that we're going to get some, not just big ships. They're not just doing big ships anymore. That's what Star Wars was doing back in '99. But they're doing more display-oriented sets with play features, so kids can enjoy them, teens can enjoy them, adults like myself, like most of you watching, can enjoy them, have them on a shelf, play with them time to time, build some really fun builds. And they've also got some really cool buildings, really cool part usage. That means you can use them in mocks as well and build other scenes from Star Wars, which Lego is well aware of. And it seems, oh, let's not forget the little tab for the stud launcher. We almost got a stud stuck in there, but it seems we are complete, and we've got a handful of parts to spare. We've got two 2x4s, we've got 2x6, a 2x2, two of the ball joints, and two wheels. I think the rest of these are just spare pieces. Look, we've almost got enough pieces to build the little pencil that are that Matteo. I remember that name, Matteo, innit? Right, it doesn't sound the box. Pretty sure his name's Matteo. The Matteo is holding, so they could be dual wielding the pencil. Now, this is an IKEA sized pencil. This is even smaller. But again, you're not really seeing much on here. Let's get on to taking a look at not more of these. It tells you how to break it down with the brick separator as well. That ain't half bad. And then goes on to the second build. We're not going to be building any more of that today. We're done with dreams. Let's get on to the other sets. Let's see if this works first time, if I can pull up, look at that. I am a genius when it comes to technology. I'm happy that works because that could have gone south really quick. All right, here's all of the new Lego sets right now. We got 12 to look forward to. We got a 6 to look forward to and another 6. Oh, no. We've got 7, and then the other lot are these Bluey sets, which does look really fun. I'm sure this set in particular is going to get a load of adults' attention because it comes with the entire family. All 4, it looks like it comes with 6 minifigures. You see bottom right down there, there are 2 other, I don't know anything about Bluey, so I'm not going to be any help with that. But like you saw, 4+ because of the theming of the set, as opposed, and maybe there's some bigger pieces in the set, but 4+ sets can still be really, really cool and come with Nubs, who is, let's face it, the real reason I bought this set, probably worth that £18 just in themselves. But we got some Marvel sets. We got two new Marvel sets. No, this is the only new Marvel set. Marvel Avengers Endgame Final Battle, which, if we can get a closer image, look at that Ant-Man mech in the bottom right-hand corner. I would love to get something like that in Star Wars. Again, I keep saying this. I don't know how they'd implement a giant mech. Are there any giant? No, there are quite a few giant. We can get a few of the characters, like the giant Inquisitor from the Fallen Order games, in a mech size. I'm going to have to go build that now. But a ton of characters in this set. We get Stephen Strange, Doctor Strange, Wanda Maximoff, Peter Parker, Sam Wilson, Tony Stark, T'Challa, Cap, Steve Rogers, Thanos. Does Thanos have a surname? And we also get a Chitauri just down here at the bottom, because this is old Thanos coming back. I don't think they use the old Thanos Big Fig. They might have. That's definitely something I see Lego doing. And we've also got a few other little portals opening. It's nice that they're giving us a few more of these portal pieces. I don't know if that's just the Lego pattern or if that is a printed tile. I think that is just the Lego pattern that we're used to seeing. But yeah, this is looking like a really cool set. We've also got we've got the F1 collectible cars, which I'm not too into F1, at least not enough to collect them all. But if I can scan these cars, I wouldn't mind getting the Ferrari. I think the Ferrari would be a cool thing to own because they're the cars that I used to cheer on. So I think that would be quite cool to see how close it is to the stunts as well, because they have a very similar brick in them to some of the old stunt racers, like the Zalek series, but a bit smaller, which Lego did later on. We've also got a river steamboat. We were talking about tugboats last week. We've got a £290 steamboat. But I like to draw all your attention over to the community tab if you're able to accessibly reach it, because Lego Ideas have gone with another boat for their 33rd entry, and it's the RNLI, which is the National Lifeboats Association, Royal National Lifeboats RNLI institution. I butchered that, but you can Google it, see what RNLI actually means. And they've got a Lego Idea set that has reached 10,000 supporters. I really hope that that does actually become a Lego set, because it's got a truck to come with it. There's a whole feature for getting it on and off the ramp, multiple levels to it. And I think seeing the steamboat does give me a bit of hope for what they could do, what Lego could do with that as an actual set. This is very Disney had a steamboat. I think that was a ride as well at some of the parks. We've also got, I think, like Death on the Nile had a steamboat in it. And plenty of other movies that are a bit more popular than those. But I do like the look of this steamboat. Not a set that I'll be picking up for £290. But it does come out on 11th April. Worth noting that odd release date in almost the middle of the month. Quite a bit before Easter this year. This is the monster truck that I was talking about. Thanos monster truck. I'd love to get a Grievous one. I'd love to get a Star Wars monster truck. It'd be so misplaced. But I think if Lego released it, it'd be one of the sets so many people, like myself, would pick up just out of curiosity and just because, a Star Wars monster truck. Lego release it. It's not happening again. And Thanos actually has a groovy. What's that chest piece on Thanos? Look at that. Ain't that a little groovy? That's an upgrade from any of the ones I have. You know what? That's tempting to pick up the armor. I'll have to look on that. On Bricklink or something. We've also got the dinosaur fossils, which we haven't looked at properly, but we did mention, I think again this was last week, with the helmet line we could get some fuller characters, so that would be really interesting to see. I don't think the dinosaur set's actually too badly priced. £220 is expensive, but the helmets themselves were like 40, 50. I think the T-Rex was 40 and the Triceratops was 50, £60. So, when the head's that much, that ain't half bad. We've got a Moana set. Don't know much about Moana when it's coming out, but this is coming out June, so I assume the movie's not too far off. And then Iron Man's Laboratory. I want a Jedi Temple : set, because Iron Man's Laboratory, this is the same style of text right here, these first three words, as the Hogwarts Castle, which, if you don't know, modular sets that all towered up to build one massive Hogwarts Castle. I think we're going to get at least 2 more Iron Man Laboratory sets. And I don't know exactly what Lego could do about it. I don't know if this is because the Hall of Armor connects to more Hall of Armors. It might be backwards compatible, shall we say, with the last one. It might be more of a battle pack where you can get loads of them. But I'd love to see, even if every year or every 2 years, maybe every year to keep the retention, I guess, on these sets, even if every year Lego release another Iron Man Laboratory, and it's basically the same set, but it comes with new suits of armor. So instead of the minifigures we're getting in this set, we've got a whole new range of Iron Man minifigures. They can update some of the older designs. They can bring in designs that they haven't yet. Maybe this is testing the waters. Like I said, this time, well, actually it was January 1st last year with the T-Rex fossil. That was definitely testing the waters for the Troix skull coming out later on. And now they've upgraded it to the T-Rex full-on skeleton. They've seen all our mock builds of, well, not ours, I didn't build any, but they've seen all your mock builds of the giant. dinosaur fossils. Still want to get on that Mythosaur skeleton as well. Perhaps before the Mandalorian movie. Can I do that in time? But I'm waiting for the next Iron Man Hall of Armor. Today, we saw the AT-AT driver helmet. This does look really cool. I was initially a bit iffy and a bit off from the exposed studs on the side here, but they've warmed on me. I like the way this entire helmet looks, and I think compared to the original model, we could whack a 2x3 tile on it. I don't think a tile's going to look any better considering how thin these little bits are, and it's not too big a deal. The dishes look really, really cool, and attempting to pick this up whilst it is still out. I've seen what happened to the TIE Pilot. The price just keeps going up. It's crazy how much some of, just for that exclusive piece, you know, you could get it printed. There's probably like custom sellers out there that will sell printed pieces. And I know there's a load of stickers in this set, but it's tempting. £70, definitely not. But, you know, that goes down to £50. I'll have to consider it. This is going to turn out like the MIDI scale ships. I'm not going to build any MIDI scale ships. Cut to a month later, and suddenly I have 3 on the shelf behind me. Oh dear, I need to make space for this UCS AT-AT. But let's head over to Reddit, something I never thought I'd be saying on this channel, because as you can see, we've got a rumor and release, as they used to call it. We've got a little leak, a book. It's technically not a leak because this is released a lot earlier before the books. Like with the book we're waiting for in April, the minifigure dictionary, we get a look at these a lot longer, a lot quicker before the release, a lot sooner. Hello there again, Kelly. Welcome back to the stream. Nice to have you here. We're just talking about this new Chosen One book. The cover, first off, the cover of this book looks amazing. You've got Anakin, which is the brand new Anakin from the Maul Scimitar. Qui-Gon, like I said, in the UK is available in a magazine. Outside of Europe, I don't think you can pick up the magazine, but it does mean if you're looking at buying Qui-Gon separately, on sites, Bricklink, Brickowl, and wherever you buy your Lego, even eBay, Facebook, Vinted, it is going to be cheaper to find more Lego or at the flea market. Definitely let me know what you are all picking up. That goes for anyone. If you picked up anything in Lego, I know over on the members Discord we have a channel for it. But you know, whilst I'm live, let's all know what Lego you're picking up. I'd love to hear it. We also get Pit Droid as well with this, which the Pit Droid dates back a couple of years. Keep an eye on the chat now to see if any Lego hauls come in. But the Pit Droid does remind me of the old, you know, 99 Pit Droid, early 2000s Lego build for a Pit Droid. Slightly updated, but it does look really cool. And it's losing its cap at the shadow of Darth Vader. I find that absolutely hilarious. As far as other leaks go, that is it, I'm afraid. That is it for Lego Star Wars leaks. Not a lot going on. Hopefully this will kick up by the end of the month, but I guess we can get rid of that now. Not too many leaks that we're waiting on. A load of text leaks, you know, for the May releases and some for the June. Don't think we know what we're getting towards the end of the year. I don't think there's usually a lot. It'd be nice to see another like holiday exclusive set. By the looks of the lack of holiday exclusive and the lack of special since, really, I guess Rebuild the Galaxy did do pretty well. We're expecting to get another Rebuild the Galaxy set. The book does look pretty cool. So this is, let me bring it back up. This book here is, it's one of the, oh, it says Bricktivity on it. So it's like an activity book. Usually they include a few different, it also includes a flag. Usually different games to play. There'll be comics. It's like a magazine. But again, this book, I think, is only available in Europe. Lego, come on, what are you doing? Lego need to make these available, even if they go through Lego. You know, the Lego are working with a different company to get the magazines and books. And I know America does have its own exclusives as well. But we spoke about this recently. Lego discussed back in 2019 they wouldn't be doing regional exclusives. And yet the magazines, they're not Lego, they're just Lego themed. They're done by a different company, but they are regional exclusives. They're only available in Europe. Lego need to make it just somehow, if you could subscribe through lego.com for Star Wars magazines, they could be making so much money. They could probably even charge a little bit more just because of the shipping and getting the magazines out. Because I know a load of, even in the UK, the magazines are usually like £5 to £7. Any subscription you can get for them starts at like £12 a month. That's like that's double most months. That's double nearly all months of magazines. But I'd love to see books and magazines available elsewhere. But like I said, you can pick these up off of anywhere you want to buy your Lego, anywhere secondhand. You can usually pick up these books. It's a bit harder for the Pick-a-Brick. There's a new brick costume, Pick-a-Brick. Well, it's not new anymore. It was new like a month or two ago when I saw the odd Instagram post. But yeah, it's interesting what is available in certain places and what isn't. But I think that is all I wanted to get through today. We've revealed the brand new sets. I'm so tempted. I am so very tempted to crack open one of these boxes. But I think I will wait for Young Jedi Adventures, the stream. I think it's the 19th of March when Young Jedi Adventures comes out. If not, ignore that and add the real date in place. But I will be going live after I've watched all of the Young Jedi Adventures, probably around the same time as I went live today, probably around 7 o'clock, and taking a look at what this set holds, as well as rebuilding Tennu Temple. I have already built Tennu Temple and then broke it down fairly quickly afterwards, but we will be building both of the sets and just talking about what I think of Young Jedi Adventures and also about any other news that has been discussed by then. Next week, we are building the Ahsoka Tano duel on Peridea, and I am really, really excited for this. This looks like a really, really fun set to build. There's the play feature of the minifigures that can, swoosh around. You can get some duels going on here. There's actually 1, 2, 3. Is there only 3? Yeah, there's 3. So we can get Ahsoka, Ezra, and Morgan, who, they're the ones with the blade. So we can get, probably Morgan would be best in the middle, and then Ahsoka and Ezra fighting her from either side. We get Thrawn just chilling, sat back, relaxing. Definitely need the Star Destroyer. The Lego Star Wars Star Destroyer would go amazing with Thrawn. We need to make it a little more beat up, but I'm so excited for this. Those stickers, what can we do about those stickers? The floor ones can definitely, the floor's bulky enough. If we remove some of the mechaniques, we can definitely get some gold plates. Gold-plated floor. Gold-plated floor. I mean, technically, Lego plates, it's not as rich as it sounds. We're not using real gold. That will be a video for when we are in the millions of subscribers and I can afford to just, get an entire Lego mold, pour some gold in and get some gold-plated plates. But for now, we're just sticking to the regular plates. Yeah, I definitely think some plate work can be done. The rounded 4x4 corners might be a bit harder for the plate work in the bottom, but we're going to take a look at that next week. Is there anything else rumor-wise that we haven't discussed yet here? I feel like we're on top of the leaks. For someone who's said that I'm not going to be discussing any of the leaks, we have been on top of it recently, and it's a bit freaky. I think I will find the instructions for this dinosaur and probably do a little short about that because it does look proper cute in the corner there. But that is all for today's stream. I hope you enjoyed. Let's one last time before we end the stream. Don't leave yet. We're going to take a look at this F1 poster. This needs to be framed. Look at that. Wow. This might get me back into F1. Lego might actually get me back into F1. That is crazy. I wouldn't be complaining, to be fair. There are worse sports to get in. Well, not worse sports, you know what I mean. VAR can be a bit hit and miss sometimes. Where's our football? Formula 1 this year. Premier League next year. I think Premier League's too, that's England football. We could also argue, well, unless regional exclusives, all right, last tangent of the night. Regional exclusives should be brought back. Hear me out. What if we got Premier League Lego sets for the UK? Mainland Europe got a few different teams, a few different leagues. And also, hear me out. America gets the NFL, American football, which I guess would probably go better with rugby. But hear me out. We can get football teams. Other nations could perhaps even get national teams. They could even do the top, like based on World Cup or something like that, do the top so many teams, top 10 teams, like they've done with the Formula 1 races, Yeah, top 10 World Cup, top 10 ranked football teams. They've done Germany in a CMF years ago. So they might be able to get. No, they'd have to redo Germany, brand new team. Yeah, football. Oh, that is my proposition for next year's theme. We had space last year, F1, and how do you top space and F1? Don't do a Fast and the Furious. We're not sending F1 cars to space. We're going to football. I will leave you with that thought. Won't be joining you for that one. Well, we'll see. What else could we do theme-wise? Let me know down in the comments once this becomes a VOD. But that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this short stream, but the Mayhall. Since when was it May? March Lego haul. I'm getting too excited about May. I need to calm down. But like I said, members will see. Consider joining the membership, by the way. We've got a Discord. Members get exclusive videos. And for March, they're basically going to be weekly because I've got orders arriving who knows when from now. 3 pretty big orders, but small in stature. But as Yoda said, size matters not. Just like the length of this stream. That is all for today. I hope you enjoy. We'll go Twitch first. So everyone watching on Twitch, don't forget to follow. We're aiming for 50 followers so we can get polls in the next stream. If we hit it by then, that will be awesome. But I'm not expecting to hit it next week. But to all you watching on Twitch, may the bricks be with you always. And now that Twitch has gone, I can speak to my favorite chat. I can't pick favorites. Twitch will literally kick me off the platform. But thank you so much for watching. And if you are watching this on a VOD, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe so you don't miss out next week. We are live every Saturday, 7 p.m. UTC. If you're 5 hours ahead, if you're 5 hours behind, do that to 7 and I will catch you there. That's becoming quite catchy. Let's head over, make sure I ain't missed anything else on the stream. And yeah, sometimes we do stream Wednesdays, sometimes we stream Mondays, sometimes I will have to miss the Saturday because of family reasons that cannot be planned for. But Saturday, 7 p.m. most weeks, I will see you here. You will see me here. And I hope to see you then. Until then, may the bricks be with you always.